Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. So first of all, I wanted to say thank you to everyone who has reached out to me or comment on my video, subscribed, liked, whatever on my last video, because it was very personal and vulnerable. I don't know if you can tell, but in the video I was very like stumbly over my words, so yeah, it took a lot for me to post that. In the video, I think I said I was 14 weeks, so that was 4 weeks ago. It's taken me that long to post that video because of how anxious I was about it. I really kept going back and forth if I liked it or if I felt it was not good enough, or I didn't talk about it enough, or I talked about it too much. So it took me a really long time, obviously, to post it, but I'm really happy I did. I had a great reaction from you guys, so I appreciate that very much. Yeah, a lot of people asked when that baby would have been due, and she or he would have been due in June. So yeah, just wanted to say thanks again. So for today's video, if you see me looking out my window, it's because it's beautiful outside, so a lot of people are walking in or walking up and down the street, and you'll probably hear Diesel a couple of times jumping up and running to the window, because as soon as he hears someone out front, he instantly thinks they're coming to our front door, so he likes to jump up in the windowsill. But yeah, today's video is going to be kind of like a catch-up video from the first trimester, so I'm definitely going to get into like how I knew I was pregnant, or why I thought I was pregnant when I found out, my symptoms for this pregnancy, kind of get into like how it's different from Theo's pregnancy, and then we'll get up to the gender reveal, because I know everyone wants to know what the heck happened with that. And yeah, so first things first, I will show you guys, or I'll talk to you guys about like what I was feeling when, like, the days at leading up to when I was finding out that I was pregnant. So we're in March. I think it was December. Let me go see. So I started to have like really light cramping, and then I also had like back aches, which was a sign for Theo's, well, not for Theo's pregnancy, because I thought I was getting my period when I was pregnant with him, because that's also like, I get really bad back pains when I'm about to get my period. So with him I didn't really know, but now that I'm like thinking back to it, that would have been a sign if I was trying to get pregnant, I guess. And then with the baby that I had lost, I was also having back aches and cramping, not like anything bad until I did have the miscarriage. So yeah, so I was having backache and cramps, and then I started to be extremely like fatigued. Like, I was exhausted. I was so tired all times of the day. Like, I would wake up and I could not get out of bed. Like, I was so tired. Like, Theo would come in my room, wake me up, and I would just turn the TV on and fall back asleep next to him, because I was just like, I can't get up right now. And it was like 7:30. Like, it wasn't super early or anything like that. It was just, I was so tired. Are you seriously gonna snore? Ignore his snoring. So yeah, I was really fatigued and exhausted, and then I said I had cramps, mild too, and then I was bloating. I started to bloat really bad, and that's not normally a sign for my pregnancy, or for my period, until after I get my period, and then I start to bloat. So I just put that because I was like, maybe that's a sign for me. So then I did fatigue, bloating, and then I added a headache. I started to get a headache like so bad. Like, it lasted from morning to night, wake up with it. It wasn't a migraine. I do get migraines a lot, but it definitely wasn't a migraine. It was just a really bad headache that just, I couldn't kick it. So then I was just extremely emotional and tired and sensitive and moody. This day I was really hurting over the miscarriage, and I was really like sensitive over like people announcing their pregnancies, like, which I was happy for them, but I remember seeing like 4 people in the like last 2 days announce that they were pregnant, and I was like, I just started sobbing. Like, I was so upset. I was crying. I was like, I don't know. I thought I was like past like that emotion, but apparently I wasn't. Then I started to gain more of an appetite. I was really hungry, but nothing sounded good to me. Like I could never figure out what I wanted, so I feel like that's why I was so hungry, because everything I tried to eat just didn't fill that void of like hunger. So I remember I was like eating a lot in these days, and I was getting hot flashes, which was really weird because then I was freezing. Like I would get hot flashes, but my hands and feet and like my body would be so cold. Like I was just really cold. Then I started to get like my boobs started to hurt really bad. This started probably right before I got my positive pregnancy test, but it was like really bad. I don't remember having that with Theo. Like I don't remember my boobs ever hurting, at least not in the beginning. Like towards the end I think they started to hurt, but like this was bad. It just felt like someone hit me with a bat across my chest and like it just really hurt. Frustrated. So yeah, basically everything from there on kind of just goes into like when I found out I was pregnant. I think I found out I was pregnant like, let's see, that was all from 5 days after I had all of them symptoms. So I found out that I was pregnant after I started getting all those symptoms for 5 days. So in the beginning too, I wasn't sick until after I found out that I was pregnant. Well, no, I was nauseous a little bit, but I didn't know if it was because I was so, like I was hungry and I didn't know what I wanted. Like maybe, like I thought maybe that was it. But I was never nauseous with like my last pregnancy or with Theo. So I didn't really know what like I don't get sick like that a lot. So I don't really, like nausea is foreign to me. I don't know. But with this, after I got my positive pregnancy test, I was so nauseous. I've gotten sick a couple of times during this pregnancy, like from the nausea, and I had a migraine really bad for a couple of days, and that also made me sick, which that's kind of common for me. Like if I get a bad enough migraine, I will get sick from it. So that was like kind of normal. But yeah, like there was days where like if I didn't eat something, I was throwing up. In the mornings before I would have to like go to work or something, whenever I go to feed Diesel, I would like want to throw up. I would start gagging just getting his food out because it just grossed me out. I don't know, it was just really weird. For cravings, in the beginning I was craving Airheads. That was like my #1 craving. I think I remember telling Brie, or I don't even think I told Brie, and just one day she brought me a pack of Airheads over and I was so happy. Like that was like my #1 craving. And then I was also craving ramen a lot. Chocolate, like Hershey bars. And then I was craving water ice, like Rita's water ice, and ice cream. And I feel like that's really all I've been craving. Sometimes I crave like Starbucks drinks. Like I have a guava white tea right behind the camera, and I was actually craving that today. Like I had to go and get it because I really wanted it. So I had just recently started craving Lucky Charms, and that's really pretty much all I've been craving for these last 18 weeks. What else can I bring you guys up to date about? I think that's really it. So I guess we'll get into the gender reveal. It's like funny to me now because honestly this would happen to me. So when we announced our pregnancy, we announced that we were having a baby boy, because what we did was, I'm actually gonna get it for you. I have the box in the kitchen. 1 second. Oh, come here, Diesel. Come up here. Okay, so it's called the Sneak Peek Early Gender DNA Test, and this is what it looks like. And I'm gonna open it to show you. It literally says on the bottom, females only. Like you can't have, like don't let males touch or like contaminate it. So I didn't. When this came in the mail, I left it in the packaging for as long as I knew that like I needed to take the test. And I think I took this at 8 or 9 weeks. I don't remember if it had to be 8 or 9. Like I knew it was after 8 weeks, but I don't remember like when I took it. I have like the worst memory too. I guess that's another symptom. Okay, so it comes with an instruction manual and then like a alcohol wipe and everything and band-aids, and you scrub your hands really, really well. Like you have to scrub your hands. You use this to like get under your nails and everything like that. Then it comes with a couple different like finger prickers. So that's what you do. You prick your finger, and it comes with a vial. Obviously I sent it out because I don't have it here. But you let the blood drip out into the vial that it comes with, and then you like do all these other things too. Like the instructions like really are great and like in depth of like how to do this test. And before you do it, you're supposed to sanitize the crap out of your house, like of like the area that you're doing. So you're not supposed to do it in the bathroom. So I did it on my kitchen counter, and I scrubbed and sanitized it as much as I could. Like I really sanitized the shit out of it. Like it was a lot. And Diesel was in his cage. Teddy and Theo were not home because they say like males should not be anywhere near you when you're doing this because it can get contaminated easily. Like male DNA can contaminate over into your blood really, really easily. So I did it, and I sent it out that night, and I got the results like 3 or 4 days later, or 2 or 3 days later. I don't remember how long it took to get the results back, but it was pretty fast. Everything was fast. Like when they got it, they emailed me, and then I would get the results in the same day. So it was pretty fast. So here's the video of us finding out it was a boy. Mind you, too, I just want to put this in there. With Theo, I knew I was having a boy. Like from the very beginning, I was like, I'm having a boy. I'm gonna be a boy mom. Like I just know that this baby is gonna be a boy. And he was a boy. But this pregnancy, I was like, I have no idea. Like I think too, part of me, like because of the miscarriage, I was like, I don't really want to get my hopes up since it is so early. Like I don't want to think about like what I think it is, because then God forbid if something else happened, like I'd be really upset and sad about it. But I had like no feeling. But I think that's because I was so like set on, like I really thought I was gonna be a boy mom, but a little part of me thought that we were gonna have a girl. Like people asked me, I was like, I don't know. I don't have a feeling. I have no idea. I don't care what it is. I just want a baby. Like I just want to have a baby. I don't want to go through that again. I just want to have a baby. So obviously I was like, you know, you just want a healthy pregnancy. It's like the most cliche thing to say, but it was true, especially after what we had just gone through. So yeah, I just didn't have a feeling. Teddy didn't really have a feeling either, but we were on the same boat of like, obviously we don't care, but it'd be nice for Theo to have a little brother, but then it'd also be nice to have a little sister because, you know, we'll have one of each. So it's just, it was really like, I just had no sense of like what I thought it was, unlike Theo. So here's the video of us finding out together. They just send you an email. I think I show you in the video of like what the email is. So here's that video. What do you think it is, last year?
Girl.
Really? I don't know. I don't even know. Let's see.
Oh my god.
Oh my god. It's a boy! Oh my god! My dreams were literally true.
Brother!
Leah, what are we having? What's the baby? What do you think the baby is? No? Do you think it's a boy or a girl? It's a boy. Are you gonna is it a boy? Yeah. Are you excited?
Fist bump. Fist bump.
It's a boy! Yeah. Can I have a kiss? On the lips. Mwah. Oh, you're so
It's
funny.
a boy, buddy.
Oh my god.
Wow.
That is so crazy. don't think you can see it, but wow. So after we found out that it was a boy, we literally called our family and told them right away. It was so exciting, and it was so different. Like, I swear everyone said boy for Theo, and with this one it was like so like even almost. Like, people said girl and people said boy, but people also swore that I was me all boy mom. So I really just wanted to like get their reactions. I'm not gonna put them in this video because it doesn't really matter. So, you know, but that was like in the beginning of, or the end of January, like middle-ish, end of January. And fast forward to February 10th, Theo's 2nd birthday. I get a call from my doctor's office, like with my test results, because I end up getting the NIPT test, which is like a genetic testing for Down syndrome, and they just test like the chromosomes and everything just to make sure there's no issues and stuff. And she had called me and she told me everything was fine, everything was great, like everything came back normal. And then she goes, do you want to find out the gender of the baby? And I was like, literally, these are my exact words, and I really wish I recorded it because I had no idea this was about to happen. I was at my parents' house. Theo was in the living room, my parents are in the kitchen, and I went into the spare bedroom, and she was like, okay, well, I was like, yeah, you can tell us the gender. I mean, we already paid for like an early DNA test, so we already know, but I'd like to hear it again. She goes, okay, well, congratulations, then you already know that you're having a baby girl. I swear to God, I was like this poor woman, I was screaming basically. Like, I had to have been yelling because I was like,
what? No, we're not, we're having a boy. Like,
I was like,
you're lying, are you sure? And she's like, no, it says girl. And
I was like,
hold on 1 second.
and I ran out and told my parents. I was like, I was literally wearing this shirt too because both my parents made a comment saying, oh, you should be wearing a blue shirt since you're having another baby boy and like whatever. And that same day, Teddy was just literally like 2 hours before, Teddy was texting me saying like, I was meant to be a boy dad and you were meant to be a boy mom and we're gonna have 7 boys and all this stuff. And then an hour later I get this phone call. So then I went back to talking to her like a normal human being, and I like got myself together and I was like, it's so crazy, like, I don't know, when I found out that we were having a boy, like, it just didn't seem real. I don't know, like, and now I don't know, like, am I having a boy or am I having a girl? Because now I have 2 answers, like I have a boy and a girl. So it really felt like we were back to square one with not knowing exactly what it was, because they were both blood tests. Obviously I believed the genetic testing more because that was done in a lab, whereas this test was done in my kitchen. And you know, there could have been like dog hair or male DNA floating around, I don't know. But obviously I believe that more, but I still felt like unknown. Like, I was like, we're back to 50-50. Like, we're back to either it being a boy or a girl. So instantly I called Chatty. I FaceTimed him right away and I told him, and he literally thought I was messing with him, because I would. That is so something I would do, like just mess with him. But like, I could not mess with him in this. Like, he saw my face, he saw my reaction, and like, it was insane. I literally was like, I was so shocked. I didn't believe it. Like, I literally was like, I need proof. Like, I need to see, like, I need an ultrasound to see the vagina, like, or the penis, like, whatever it is, I need to see it so I know for sure. And I was only, I think, like 12 weeks at that point. So I was like, I know I'm not getting another ultrasound until 20 weeks. So I just need, I need to know what I'm having. So, yeah, so we're having a girl. That's what we were having. I did like a little gender reveal, I guess, on Instagram of us saying like, we're having a girl instead of a boy, basically, because we had already posted on Instagram with like the blue smoke and stuff behind us. But yeah, it's honestly, and it's definite, we're definitely having a girl. I actually have an ultrasound right here to show you. And it honestly like started to make more sense for me, like the old wives' tales. with Theo, they all pointed to a boy. So this one was pointing to a girl. And then when I found out I was having a boy, I was like, oh, them old wives' tales are so wrong. Like, I don't believe in them anymore. I hate them. Like, I hate that I believe them. And then here I am having a girl. So, yeah, this is one where it says I'm a girl. It's not focusing. Yeah, and it was like this picture, I feel like this is like isn't that clear, but in the video of them, like, because they sent me a video too of the ultrasound, it is super clear that it's a girl. And yeah, here's some 3D. It's a 3D picture of my little baby. Ignore my nails. Quarantine life is, you know, making me not be able to get my nails done. But yeah, we are having a baby girl. We do have a name picked out, and we are not going to announce it until she's here, because not for any like particular reason. Like, our families know and close friends know too, but I just don't want the, like, not that anyone would ever be rude, I feel like. I mean, I would never tell someone I don't like their kid's name if they told me what they were naming them. Like, I would never make it known that I don't like their name either. But I just know, like, when we were naming Theo, I did have a lot of people say to me, like, are you sure you want him to be the third? Like, he's not gonna be his own person if he has the same name as his father. Like, he is gonna always feel like he needs to follow. And I'm just like, I've wanted his name to be Theo since me and Teddy were like, whatever we talked about kids like a while ago, never thinking it would have been now. We said that we would have our first boy be named after him, because him and his dad are both great people, and he's already a junior, so why not like keep it going? But yeah, I think it'll be really special to just kind of put her name out there when she's here, especially because, like, I don't really care what other people think. So once she's named that, there's no say in it. So yeah, a lot of people have sent me back, like, when I said that I was gonna do this video, they said, like, please put your bump in the next video, like, I want to see what it looks like. So I guess I will find somewhere I can put this camera to show you guys, like, what my bump looks like. I am really big. I am bigger now than I was with Theo, definitely, and I feel like I'm carrying a lot higher. But they always say that after you have multiple kids, or after you have your first kid, you show sooner. And since I did miscarry so close to when I got pregnant again, they said that I could have just been like, also like my uterus was already growing at that point, even though I wasn't showing at all, like, by the time I lost the baby. But yeah, okay, so I'm gonna show you. Sorry buddy, you gotta get up now. Get up, I gotta stand up. He literally follows me everywhere I go. Okay, I think this is like a good spot right here. Okay, oh my god, you can literally see it, like, even with this big shirt on, but like, I am so big, oh my gosh. I definitely was not this big with Theo. I did show really early with him. I know I got a bump around 14 weeks, but not like anything huge. But I'm 18 weeks today, and baby girl is definitely showing, and Diesel is already jealous that there's no attention on him right now. There's no attention on you right now. Oh, you're such a tired boy. Are you tired? Yeah? Oh, what's that? Who's that? Who is it? Oh, who is it? Oh. Alright, so I think that, alright guys, I'm gonna end the video here. I hope you guys like this video. I feel like it was really all over the place, and it was just like so much in one video. But yeah, if you guys have any suggestions of what you'd like to see in my next videos, do not hesitate to let me know, because I feel like there's so much like pregnancy that I can talk. Oh, I'm gonna just drop the camera. There's like so much pregnancy that I can talk about, but there's also like other things. I don't know. Whatever you guys want to see, let me know. And but yeah, I'll see you guys in my next video.